The NFL has had some heavy players take the field throughout its time, but this list contains the heaviest NFL players of all time.
Hey there, big boy.
At 6'8", Zach Banner was an offensive tackle from USC who was drafted in the 4th round of the 2017 NFL Draft by the Indianapolis Colts. He managed to play a total of 4 seasons with the Colts, Cleveland Browns, Carolina Panthers, and Pittsburgh Steelers. At one point in his career, he had officially weighed in at 360 pounds, making him the 15th heaviest NFL player in history. Robert Griffin III was a quarterback from Baylor University who was the 2nd overall pick in the 2012 NFL Draft by the Washington Redskins. He only weighed 213 pounds, but his Baylor teammate, also named Robert Griffin, weighed 361 pounds and was an offensive tackle. Griffin was 6'6" and was drafted in the 6th round of the 2012 NFL Draft by the New York Jets. He was in the NFL for 2 seasons on the Jets and Colts, but never got any regular season game action. An offensive tackle from the University of Louisville, Mekhi Becton is in his 3rd season in the NFL. The 6'7" lineman was drafted 11th overall by the New York Jets in the 2020 NFL Draft and officially weighed in at 364 pounds at his heaviest. After going undrafted in 2013, TJ Barnes signed as an undrafted free agent with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was a 6'7" defensive tackle that played college football at Georgia Tech and weighed in at 364 pounds at his heaviest. He bounced around the NFL for 4 seasons, being on the roster of the Jaguars, Jets, Bills, Chiefs, and Panthers. Barnes also played a season in the AAF for the Atlanta Legends, played 2 seasons in the XFL with the New York Guardians and Arlington Renegades, where he won a championship, and played a season in the NAL with the Massachusetts Pirates. At 6'8", Jordan Mailata was an Australian rugby player who had never played American football in his life. The Philadelphia Eagles loved his size and athleticism, so they decided to give him a chance by drafting him in the 7th round of the NFL Draft in 2018 to try to transform him into an offensive tackle in the NFL. To the surprise of many, Milada developed into one of the best offensive linemen in the NFL and is currently in his 6th season. At his heaviest, the Aussie weighed in at 365 pounds. Caleb Jones was an offensive tackle from Indiana University who went undrafted in 2022 and then signed with the Green Bay Packers. At 6'9" and 370 pounds, he didn't get any regular season action in his rookie year, but is currently in his 2nd season and looks to move up the team's depth chart. A defensive tackle from Bethel University, Michael Jasper played college football at a gargantuan 429 pounds. After college, he was selected in the 7th round of the 2011 NFL Draft by the Buffalo Bills and then bounced around the NFL for 4 seasons on the Bills, Titans, Giants, and Panthers, but never played a snap in a regular season game. Although he slimmed down to 375 pounds during his NFL career, his 6'4" body was still huge. After being selected 25th overall by the San Francisco 49ers in the 1991 NFL Draft, Ted Washington would end up having a long and successful NFL career. Being a defensive tackle from the University of Louisville, he was 6'5" and at his heaviest weighed 375 pounds. Over his 17-year career, Washington would play for the 49ers, Broncos, Bills, Bears, Patriots, Raiders, and Browns. Over the course of his career, he also was a 4-time Pro Bowler, a 2-time All-Pro, and even a Super Bowl champion. At 6'8", Trent Brown was an offensive tackle that played college football at the University of Florida. He was selected in the 7th round of the 2015 NFL Draft by the San Francisco 49ers to play on their offensive line. After a few seasons, he became one of the best linemen in the NFL and in 2019 was given a 4-year, $66 million contract with $36.75 million guaranteed, which at the time was the largest offensive lineman contract in the league. So far in his career, he played for the 49ers, Patriots, Raiders, and is once again a member of the Patriots this season. Once weighing in at 380 pounds, Brown is also a Super Bowl champion and one-time Pro Bowler. William Perry was a defensive tackle from Clemson University that was drafted 22nd overall by the Chicago Bears in 1985. At Clemson, he was a member of the 1981 National Championship team and then went on to have an 11-year NFL career with the Bears and Eagles, where he also won a Super Bowl championship. At 6'2" and 382 pounds, Perry was given the nickname the Refrigerator because his body made him look like a fridge. An offensive tackle from the University of Minnesota, Daniel Faalele, is currently the heaviest active NFL player at 384 pounds. Originally from Melbourne, Australia, he was selected in the 4th round of the 2022 NFL Draft by the Baltimore Ravens. At 6'9", he is currently in his 2nd season in the league and hopes to continue cashing in that NFL paycheck. After being drafted 7th overall in 2002 by the Minnesota Vikings, Bryant McKinnie played 12 seasons in the NFL on the Vikings, Ravens, and Dolphins rosters. He came out of the University of Miami as an offensive tackle and was even a member of the 2001 BCS National Championship team. In his 12 NFL seasons, McKinnie was a one-time Pro Bowler and a one-time Super Bowl champion. Back when he was a Raven, there were reports that he weighed 400 pounds, but officially he was listed at 6'8", 386 pounds. At 6'3", Nate Newton was an offensive and defensive lineman from Florida A&M, but mostly played right tackle towards the end of college. In 1983, he was drafted by the Tampa Bay Bandits in the USFL Territorial Draft, but decided to play in the NFL instead by signing as an undrafted free agent with the Washington Redskins. Unfortunately, in the summer of that same year, Newton was injured in a car accident and was cut from the team. For the next 2 seasons, he would play in the USFL for the Bandits before re-entering the NFL and playing 13 seasons as a Cowboy and Panther. In the NFL, he would play the guard position and was regarded as one of the best guards in the league for over a decade, earning 6 Pro Bowl selections, 2 first-team All-Pro selections, and winning 3 Super Bowls. Despite Newton's shorter stature compared to the other players in this video, he was given the nickname The Kitchen because he was bigger than William the Refrigerator Perry, weighing in at 401 pounds. His football career ended in 1999 after tearing his right tricep tendon. Not only was Terrell Brown one of the heaviest NFL players of all time, he was also one of the tallest NFL players of all time at 6'10". Coming out of Ole Miss, Brown played the offensive tackle and defensive tackle positions and signed with the St. Louis Rams as an undrafted free agent before the 2013 season to play tackle. The team saw Brown as a low-risk, high-reward project because of his size. He came into training camp listed at 388 pounds from college, but after the coaching staff weighed him, he was 403 pounds. Unfortunately, Brown got cut from the team in the summer before the season, and there's no record of him playing a single NFL snap in the preseason or regular season that I have found. Aaron Gibson weighed a massive 440 pounds in high school and then went on to play college football at Wisconsin, where he became a consensus All-American in 1998. After college, he was the 27th pick overall in the 1999 NFL Draft and was selected to become an offensive tackle for the Detroit Lions. He would play 5 seasons in the NFL on the Lions, Cowboys, Bears, and Bills before being cut before the 2005 season. At 6'6", he holds the record for being the heaviest NFL player in recorded history at a huge 410 pounds. Before fully retiring from football, he played a few seasons in the Arena Football League on the Austin Wranglers, Utah Blaze, Dallas Desperados, Cleveland Guardians, and Bossier Chiefsport Battle Wings. So there you have it, a list of the heaviest NFL players in history. Comment below if you think that there will be a heavier NFL player than the guys in the video in the future, and what position would he play. Like this video, and thanks for watching.